My name's Dan, and travel changed my life. So 4 years ago, I started travelling the world as a flight attendant. Even before I joined Emirates, before I started travelling the world, I was always very interested in the world around me and always interested in travelling. However, I hadn't really had the opportunity to do any real travelling up until that point. I would like to think up until that point I had a good awareness of other cultures and other countries. But I later found out that I really didn't know as much as what I thought I did know. And although I was always interested in travel, I was a little bit scared to actually go out there and do it. And at the time I was still quite attached to my home and being at home. However, I took the plunge, I pushed myself into this lifestyle of never-ending travel, and I enjoyed it very much, and I never looked back. And it changed me as a person. Actually going to these places, actually seeing these places, the sights, the smells, the sounds, absorbing the food, the culture, meeting the people there. It gave me a greater understanding of the outside world and of travel than I ever could have got otherwise. And just like that, I became infected with the travel bug, an insatiable appetite for new experiences and new places. And with that, I think it changed me, because now I feel like I'm never tied to one place. I can make anywhere my home, and I'll always have the desire to keep moving from place to place and keep exploring and keep travelling to these new places and to live that kind of nomadic lifestyle. And for me that's a great thing, and it's a very exciting way to live. It also means that I'm these days much more aware of everything that's going on in the world, and I'm not easily shocked anymore. I've seen a lot of things, I've seen a lot of places, I've seen a lot of things that might be very alien to a European culturally, and I've eaten a lot of weird things, and yeah, I've been a lot of weird, very weird places, but it was exciting and it was a journey, and I absolutely loved it and I don't regret it at all. And that's given me a real life skill of being able to adapt to different situations, which is something that I was very naive about before, and it's something that I didn't have a lot of experience in before either. And yeah, travelling completely changed my outlook on life. I see life very differently these days. I see how lucky I am to be able to survive, to have food, to have somewhere to live. And yeah, you know, life is not that bad really, compared to other places around the world. And yeah, it gives you, like I mentioned in my last video, a good sense of perspective. And yeah, and now I'm a different person, and I only want to travel, and I'll never stop traveling for the rest of my life. That's all I want to do. I just want to keep exploring and keep discovering new places and new experiences. These days I'm never afraid to go anywhere or do anything, and I'll probably be like that way for the rest of my life, and that makes me really happy, and that's how I want to be for the rest of my life. So yeah, traveling, getting out there and doing these things, yeah, it really changed me and changed the kind of person that I am today. If you liked the video, it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe, and yep, thanks a lot. See you next time.